welcome to the very first vlog. I'm Raine, Nerd Nest's founder, and today I'm going to be talking to you about what does Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice mean. And we've all seen the trailer, we're all excited, we've all got an opinion about Batfleck, and we're all wondering who will come out on top, Batman or Superman. So what does Batman vs. Superman mean? Batman and Superman each represent a different version of justice. Now, to understand that, we have to go all the way back to Batman and Superman's origin stories. Superman works within the law. He is value neutral, whereas Batman is outside of the law. He's a vigilante, and he's never worked within the law. So who are Batman and Superman in a historical context? Well, they were both created after the Depression, and they each represent different perspectives about America. It's been said that Superman is how America sees itself, and Batman is how the rest of the world sees America. Well, that's somewhat true. It's not quite the whole truth, because Batman and Superman are different parts and different versions of the same America. And this comes from their origin story, which is out of the Great Depression. After the Great Depression, the end of World War II, America had this new hope. The worst of times were over and everything was going to be okay from then on. And that's where Superman comes from, this idealized hope for a new, brighter, better, more perfect future. But at the same time, America's invulnerability, this idea that it couldn't be harmed, had been shattered. The Depression had wreaked havoc, the war was brutal, and so there was also this darkness, and that's where Batman comes out of. So there are these two opposing views. Even if you look at the cities in which Batman and Superman live, it's like two different halves of the American dream. Metropolis is everything that you've ever wanted, a glorious, glittering city where everything's been promised to you, whereas Gotham is dirty and dark and seemingly composed of only dark alleyways. And it's the flip side of the American dream. What happens if you don't succeed, if you fail? It's that dark corner that's looming at the end of the alley. And so, even the cities in which Batman and Superman operate are metaphors in and of themselves. So now that takes us to who's gonna win? And the answer is neither of them can win, because we need both versions of justice. We need Superman's version of justice, which is within the law, which is noble and righteous and pure and good. We need that kind of idealism and that kind of hope. But we also need Batman's realism and his grittiness, and this idea that crime fighting isn't always beautiful and it's not always glorified, and sometimes there's not a clear winner and sometimes there's not a clear bad guy. So my prediction for Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice? I think that the two are going to end up coming together in the end. I don't think that there's going to be a clear winner. And I think that part of that is just media storytelling, and that maybe leads us for a few more sequels, fingers crossed. But I think that also it's the ending that we need to have in order to really truly accept and understand these two different opposing but complementary natures of justice that Batman and Superman show us. Thanks for watching. Now, if you look below in the description, you'll find links to all of our social media, the podcast, the blog, and of course to Nerd Nest itself. So thanks so much, and I'll see you guys next time.